5 o'clock here. You just got told you won't make it another year. And I hope that the stars bring you happiness. I hope that one day I'll see you again. And every little moment stays with me, like your voice still lives inside these walls. Sometimes I still turn around expecting you, like you never left at all. In your white dress dancing out in the rain, in your red shoes following the yellow brick lane. Let the sunshine wash away your pain. I'll find you there, I'll see you again. I'll see you again. I'll see you again. Somewhere beyond the clouds, where the silence doesn't hurt so loud. Lost her on a Friday night, held her hand one last time by the moonlight. Your smile will light up the galaxies. Your heart just moved like the gentle breeze. I hope that one day I'll see you again. And I still hear you in the quiet every time the evening falls, like a memory wrapped around me every time your name gets called. In your white dress dancing out in the rain, in your red shoes following the yellow brick lane. Let the sunshine wash away your pain. I'll find you there, I'll see you again. In your jeans and a t-shirt, laughing with me in the summer haze. In your cardigan, cold nights, sipping coffee through quiet days. If love could pull me through the darkness, I'd already be where you are, still looking for you in the silence, still talking to the stars. Wait for me there. In your white dress dancing out in the rain, in your red shoes following the yellow brick lane. Let the sunshine wash away your pain. I'll find you there, I'll see you again. In your white dress dancing out in the rain, in your red shoes following the yellow brick lane. Even if this world forgets our names, I'll find you there, I'll see you again. And when my days finally fade away, I know your light will lead the way. I'll see you again. I'll see you again. You came home so late, I still waited awake. Your coffee's still here by the sink, your jacket still hangs by the door. Last month we were laughing at nothing, now you barely look anymore. You said you were just tired, said work had been hard lately, but your eyes stopped finding mine, and somehow that broke me quietly. I try not to ask too much, try not to make it worse, but every little silence only made my heart hurt. And I knew before you told me. I wish we never changed, never loved this way, never let somebody else take what we made. I still call your name in the middle of the night, and God, I wish we were alright, like nothing ever happened, like you still loved me. the truth inside your phone at 2 a.m. beside your side, reading words you never told me while I was lying there alive. The saddest part was not the cheating, it was how easy you moved on. Like everything we built together was already gone. Now every room feels colder, every song sounds wrong. I keep replaying memories, trying to hold on, but your goodbye keeps killing me. I wish we never changed, never fell apart, never gave somebody else the pieces of my heart. I still feel your touch, even when you're gone and gone. Why am I still holding on? I wish we never changed. Maybe we'd still dance, maybe we'd still talk all night like we still had a chance. Now I talk to empty walls just to hear your name, and somehow I still love you the same. Did you ever feel guilty, even for a second? Did you think about me while you were loving someone else? Because I still break apart over things you forgot. I would have stayed through every scar, every fear inside your heart, but you walked away so easy, like I was never hard to leave. And now I'm learning how to breathe inside a life I didn't choose. Still pretending I don't miss you, still pretending I didn't lose you. I wish none of this was real. I wish we never changed, never turned this cold, never watched forever slip right through our hands. I still wait sometimes, like you'll walk back in, like this broken story never had to end. I wish we never changed, I wish we never changed. Your jacket's still here, and I still can't move it. Your last text still says, don't wait up for me. The airport felt too bright that day, people rushing everywhere. You smiled while fixing your backpack, like fear was never there. Now your side of the closet still smells a little like smoke, and every night the TV stays on, just to fight the silence at home. Sometimes I drive past our diner at 2 a.m. alone, still expecting you to walk in and say, baby, I'm home. And every time the news comes on, I stop and hold my breath. I pray your name so quietly, like God already knows the rest. Please keep him safe tonight. Under those desert skies, please stay alive while I'm here missing you every single night. And I don't need forever, I just need one more day to hold you close again when you finally find your way. Say Your old guitar's beside the window, one string slightly out of tune. I tried to play your favorite song, but stopped halfway through. Last week your mother called me, asked if I had heard from you. I lied and said he sounds alright, even though I miss you too. And every crowded city street still somehow feels alone, because the only voice I want is thousands of miles from home. So I keep your hoodie near me when the nights get hard to face, and every little prayer I whisper still begins with your name. Please come back the same. Under those desert skies, please stay alive while I'm here counting stars, trying not to cry. And I don't care about medals or the stories people say, I just want your heartbeat back beside mine someday. Under those desert skies, don't lose your light when the world turns cold around you in the middle of the night. And if you feel exhausted, if your soul begins to fade, remember someone loves you from oceans far away. I know you left to save strangers, to protect lives you'll never know, but sometimes I selfishly wonder why love has to let go. Because this house still waits for you in every little way, from your shoes beside the doorway to the lamp you forgot to change. So if you're staring at the same stars somewhere across that war-torn sky, know there's someone back here breaking every time another soldier dies. I talk to God about you daily, like we both need help somehow, begging him, please let him come home. Not someday, now. I just want you alive. Under those desert skies, please stay alive. I'll still leave the porch light on every single night. And when this war is over, when your tired soul comes home, I swear I'll hold you longer than I ever have before. Under those desert skies, please come back to me. Terminal 4 still feels the same. I still look for your face. So that's really you with her. I saw your picture yesterday, smiling somewhere downtown, the same smile you once gave me before we both broke down. Your old messages still live here, buried deep inside my phone, and every word about forever now feels colder than before. I still remember that bus station, your hand shaking in mine. You said, just wait for me, we'll survive the time. And I believed every promise, every late night call. Never thought the distance would erase us all. God, why does this hurt so bad? You chose someone else after all we had, while I stayed loyal through every lonely night. And I hate that I still miss you. Even after all this pain, you moved on so easily, while I still say your name. Was I that easy to replace? Your hoodie's gone from my bedroom, but your shadow still remains. And every little street around here still whispers your name. Last month I almost called you when life got hard again, but then I remembered I'm not your person anymore. And honestly, that hurt more than losing you, because I stayed through silence, through oceans and delay, while you were slowly learning how to love somebody else. Tell me, did you even fight for us? You chose someone else, like I was nothing new, while I kept every promise I made to you. And I know I should hate you, maybe someday I will, but part of me still waits for you. Even though still you chose someone else and shattered what we knew. Now forever sounds so stupid after loving you. And every night I wonder if you ever miss my voice, or if forgetting me was really that easy of a choice. I think the hardest part is this: you became a stranger while I was still loving you, like nothing ever changed. And maybe that's my fault for loving too deeply, because I defended your name even when people told me not to. I kept believing in us while you were already gone. And now I replay every promise, every I come back someday, wondering if you meant them or just needed me to stay. You said forever. You chose someone else, but I would have chosen you in every lifetime, in every version of the truth. And maybe one day you'll remember the heart you left behind, the one that stayed completely yours while you were changing your mind. You chose someone else, and I survived somehow. I still pass your street too slow, even now. So funny, dude, how strangers hurt less. You stopped asking how I was a little more each week, and every conversation lately started feeling incomplete. We still sat beside each other, still slept under the same light, but somehow your heart left first, long before goodbye. I noticed all the small things, the way you stopped reaching out. The silence got so comfortable, it slowly drowned us out. And I kept trying to save us while you barely tried. Love shouldn't feel this lonely with someone by your side. God, I knew we were ending, so I let you go, even though it hurt, even So I walked away crying from the person I adored. You didn't stop me. That hurt the most. Your picture's still inside my car. I keep forgetting to remove it. Guess part of me still hopes this pain is temporary. Last night I almost called you after hearing our old song, but I realized healing starts when you stop holding on. And honestly, I miss who you used to be. Because somewhere in the distance there's still the version I knew, the one who looked at me like I was enough for you. But people change, and love does too. So I let you go with tears I couldn't hide, while pretending I was strong the entire ride home. And I know someday I'll heal, maybe someday I'll smile again. But losing you this way feels heavier than the end. So I let you go, even when I begged inside for one last reason to stay another night. And now the empty side of my bed says more than words can do, because silence became louder. And I love you. Maybe we weren't toxic. Maybe we just got tired. Two people trying to hold together something already falling apart. I want it forever with you, even through the worst days. But love can't survive when only one heart stays. And I hate that I still miss you after all the tears you caused, because part of me still searches for the version of us I lost. I really loved you. So I let you go, and it nearly broke me too. But I finally understood, love can't force someone to choose. And maybe one day you'll remember the way I stayed through everything, while you slowly turn my love into another painful memory. So I let you go before I lost myself too. Some goodbyes never sound complete.